Hi everybody, I'm here, it's Barbara, and this is it, the live video, the reviews of Positively Plaid Poppy and Friday Night Frug Poppy. The lady on the left is a very recent Integrity lottery doll, and the lady on the right is a dealer doll that you would call your dealer and have people order the doll. I'm sorry, I'm just like in my head, like getting used to all of the, I've never done a live video before, so I'm getting used to all the buttons below, and I'm sort of waiting to see if anybody's going to start chatting. So if you're here and you're watching, please let me know that you are, so I don't feel like a complete idiot. That would be awesome. By the way, the backdrop is not Integrity. I should probably say that too. This backdrop is courtesy of Mattel. This is a silkstone backdrop that I just thought I'd co-op and use for the occasion. And my plan is to focus on one doll at a time, but I wanted you to get a look at both dolls at once. So with that in mind, let's pull Positively Plaid, the lottery doll, over a little closer. And we can start to talk about her a little bit more. I'm just going to take Friday off camera so we can simply focus on this lovely lady. I'm going to try, I'm also getting used to how I can maneuver the tripod. Here we go. Okay, well, actually, no, I don't like this. This is better because then I can get closer to the doll. Okay. So here is Positively Plaid. She is a chestnut blonde or chestnut red, depending on how you want to call her. She has a wrapped ponytail. And there is product and plenty of it in the hair to hold it in place. So if you're going to want to undo her hair, you're also going to have to give the hair a wash. And since the back is such a nice expanse, as it were, let me tell you that the plaid is a royal blue with little checks of either navy blue or black inside the blue boxes. There is yellow, and there is white going horizontally and vertically. The base color seems to be the royal blue, and that royal blue suited lining is what's going to line both the cape and the skirt. But for right now, we're going to show you that this is a full cape, which is pretty surprising considering that what's underneath is a mini skirt. So it's kind of weird to see that. There are pockets here, or sleeves where the doll's hands can go through. I didn't do that for this purpose because I just wanted to show you the cape first, and the fact that it does have a very nice, lovely collar and a faux chain clasp to close it, although the real clasp is the traditional Integrity Toys hook and eye, which you will see in 1 second. Ta-da! Oops. The necklace came off, which was what I was afraid was going to happen, but let me just very quickly, hopefully, put the necklace back on. I liked, by the way, how they packaged this necklace, because sometimes you run a risk if they sew it in too tight, you lose the hoop to put the necklace on. In this case, they very nicely did not do that, so I was able to cut this out relatively easily. As a matter of fact, I think this is large enough on her, I might be able to put this over her head. Let's see if I can do that. Yep. This goes right very nicely over her head. I'm just going to leave it like that for right now. Let me take the camera off the stand for a minute so I can go in close, as I always do, and show you her face. The eye makeup is going to match the basic design of the outfit. It is blue and it is silver with little hints of glow, which are supposed to be, I guess, yellow, but not really. It's more white than yellow. She does have applied lashes, and her blush is going to match her lipstick. She has blue disc earrings, which we've seen before, and you will see it again in a second when I put this back on and we take a look at the rest of her ensemble, including her jewelry, which is again the disc ring. And she's wearing a very nice, first time for them, I think, black turtleneck. Just give me a second if I can try and just get the ponytail to... Nope, ponytail's not going to cooperate. I was hoping it would cooperate so I could just lift it up and over. So hold on again, so I can put the necklace on. Which will at least also allow me to talk about the back of the outfit. The skirt's going to close with hook and eye. It's really weird doing this and not knowing if anybody's watching. If anybody's watching, please say that you are, because I can't see if you are. I should go look. I have my other device here. I should just like open up my other device and see if I can see who's talking. But anyway, here's the necklace going on for good, I hope, this time. There we go. So the sweater goes on with snaps. I don't know if you can really see this, but they are snaps instead of hook and eye. The skirt's going to close with hook and eye, and as I said, it's also lined with the suiting, blue suiting lining. The stockings are fishnet with the very famous fishnet seaming in the back. Really do like this sweater because the cotton is very soft. And you know this is going to have maximum play. At least, yeah, I mean, frankly, this whole, I'm going to say this again eventually, like the whole outfit will have maximum playability, but this sweater in particular is like screaming to be put with a nice pair of jeans and a blazer for a modern look. Okay, I'm like dying to find out if anybody's actually like following along with this. So I'm going to go to my other device and see if anybody's actually following along, because I can't tell right now. One person has reached, one person is liking it. I don't know if anybody else is on here. If you could start talking and telling me so, that would be awesome. Anyway, but to go back to the review, the skirt is a very mini skirt that you really don't see too often anymore, but was definitely part of the mod era. Way above the knee. Barely coming to the top of the thigh. The belt is pleather with a silver buckle. And this is not one that you're going to clip on and off. This is a full-on, put it on, put it through the hoops, take it off routine, which I'm not going to do because that scares me. The necklace, I should mention, is a pendant, a long silver chain with the pendant that's supposed to be diamantes in the center. I'll move it a little closer so you can see. I like this, by the way. It's a very nice diamante. And we also have what is appropriate for a late winter, early spring look, like today with the blizzard outside. That's not a joke. I will actually like close this by showing you my weather, which is why this day is happening. But anyway, here's the boots. And I'm going to use this look because the outside of the boot, the part that would be on the outside of the leg, again, has the silver buckle like the belt buckle. And on the inside, it will close with an easy zipper. So these boots are not terribly hard to get on. And she also comes with a hat, which I will put on now. It is the bane of all Frenchmen, the beret. It also has hat pins, but given how much product is in here, I'm kind of hesitant to put the pins in, but let me do that so it'll hopefully stay. Comes with 2 pins, actually. And I have no idea, you know, you're going to put the beret on any way you see fit, and it'll be great. I'm actually going to do it to go to the side of her head. I still can't get it on. The pins aren't going in. That's how, I'm just going to actually, the pins aren't going in. I'm not going to force it because I don't want to hurt her head. So what I will do is I will take her off the stand, and we'll also take this off its stand. And just gonna hold the hat on because I really could not get it to stay. So that's the hat. It's supposed to be, obviously it works with the cape, but like I said, it was very hard for me to push it in and I don't want to force it. So that's the hat. And just to show you a little bit more of the hat in closer detail, I think her ring just came off too. It did. Okay. It's a typical beret slash golfing hat. Yeah, with the poofy on top. It's not lined. Oh yes, it is. I'm sorry, I take that right back. It's lined. The same suiting lining as the cape and the skirt. So the whole look, I'm going to try again to put the cape on. These smaller clasps are a little bit more difficult for me to put on. Hopefully it won't take too long in this case. There we go. And it's just not going to stay. It's just not going to happen. So I think maybe I'll just have her, what I will do is I will feed the hand through the cape now and have her holding the hat up against the cape. There we go. Put that back. And there we go. There she is. And the other 2 accessories that come along, one of which I just discovered is magnetic because the pin stuck to it. This is her purse. So I'm guessing what we're going to be told is, yep, this is going to open and close with magnetic closure. And if she was really wearing gloves, you should be able to stick a pair of gloves in there or some of the nice 1/6 scale cash. Not too much else can go in there, although I think her hand would very easily hold the purse if it wasn't holding the hat. The buckle is a little different. If you remember, the shoe buckle and the belt buckle were circular. This is square. And she also comes with a pair of driving gloves, which again I'm not going to put on, but they are here. They are the dialing figures, and in her case she would be using the very famous payphones, which is what the boxes came in, if you remember. They look like the old school telephone boxes from the UK. And that is Positively Plaid, which was the Integrity Toys lottery doll. And let's go ahead now, and I'm going to show you the Friday Night Frug, which was a regular dealer doll. I'm going to comment on myself just to see if I can see my comments on the screen. So yeah, so eventually, so please, if you're watching this, which I don't know if too many people are, so I think I'm gonna go over so let's just take a pause here for a couple seconds. I'm gonna go to Pink Lounge and beg people to like come and watch me because I'm sad and lonely. Okay, so I'm going to switch out now. I'm going to switch out Positively Plaid for Friday Night Frug, which was the dealer doll. A dealer doll, I should say. Of which I believe there are 2 more coming. And let's just start as I more traditionally do, just by going straight to the top. Oops. Also getting used to the stand on this. Sorry for the hand. Caucasian skin tone, very blonde, very much, very long hair, as you'll see as I slowly turn her. From the top of her head all the way down to just about the bottom of the waist. It is a braid. It's firm, but it doesn't feel like product, so I'm not sure if it's just firmer hair. The braid does not have product in it. This part where my fingers are, where it's looped or spun, that's got some product in it. To turn her back around again, slowly. Her eye makeup is a brownish at the top of the lid, a grayer at the bottom with the black eyeliner and applied lashes. She has blue eyes, and by the way, so does Positively Plaid, which I'll bring in for a comparison in a second. Actually, you know what? This might be a good time to do this, so we can bring them both in. Her eyes, Friday's eyes are blue, Positively's are brown. Positively's being brown makes a lot more sense since she's a chestnut, and it goes with the rest of the plaid. Positively Plaid has a light pink. Friday Frug has a deeper pink, which is going to make sense again because it's a darker outfit. You don't want to go dark. You don't want to go light with a dark outfit. So it makes sense to have darker lips. But again, you don't want a red lip here because that would not be in keeping with the teenage model look. She has very, very nice, dramatic chandelier earrings. That, I suppose, would be the statement piece of this ensemble, like the grown-up part of this look, because the rest of it is somewhat youthful. She's got this very cute bow at the top of her jacket, and the buttons are diamante. She comes with quite a few bracelets. I broke them up. On her left hand, she's wearing the traditional Integrity star ring with the black jewel center and the black lacquer and silver bracelet here, and thinner bangles on her right, silver flowers with black lacquer, a much thinner black lacquer in the middle for contrast. And I'm just going to straighten out her arms and reveal the the jacket is fully lined, no surprise. Black, also not a surprise. The dress is also sateen. It is cut with the princess cut. It's going to be tricky to see, but the cuts are here. And this middle piece is a different fabric. It is not, this is gloss, this is matte. The middle cut is matte. The sides and most of the dress is gloss. So there's a contrast here besides the T-bone cut above. Because she has her bracelets on, I'm really not gonna take off the jacket too much, but I do want to show you that it closes in the back with the zipper. And again, that matte look is at the top. So there is some nice contrasting detail here. It's also, by the way, at the cuff of the jacket. I'm gonna, you know what, maybe, oh, you know, yeah, I just had the camera fall backwards. I'm going to drop this down again so you can see the cuffs. And I think I'm very quickly going to take off the hands and take the jacket off so you can see the rest of the dress, because there's a lot of nice detail in here that I think I shouldn't cheat on. So here is the rest of her and the rest of the dress. And you can see again the mat here. And the mat is around the seam of the dress. With, you know, the traditional poppy / integrity seamed hose here. I'm much more interested right now though in the dress and looking at the cut. I'm surprised. I didn't think this was something from the 60s that you would do a cut like this, especially up at the bodice. I don't know if this was a nod to the coming future or just an interesting design choice. I like it. I mean, it definitely adds to the playability that you can put this on you can put this on East 59th Street and they would still look good in it. I'm just going to show you again. Now I can get this closer. I can show you the detailing on the buttons. Diamante. And I'm really glad that Integrity didn't go for the easy out and put the diamond necklace that we saw on Plaid on her. They put the diamonds here and they didn't do diamond studs. The jacket, you almost expect the jacket to have the same matte in the middle, but here it's all gloss, but the cut, the stitching is the same. And the matte is here. Let's see. Okay, let me pose her a little more nicely, like with her arms behind her back. There we go. It's a very, I mean, I'm very interested in the shoulder cut. It's a nice, I don't think I've seen them cut a dress this way before. I like it. I'm gonna lift her up to show you the shoes. Kind of interesting to do them like right after St. Patrick's Day because they've got a little, I'm gonna get shot for saying this, they've got a leprechaun feel to them to me. They have a silver bow at the front, and of course the small heel traditionally at the back, with silver detailing at the side. She does not come with a hat, which makes sense. She does come with, again, I gotta take the pins off because again this is telling me this is going to have a metallic closure. This reminds me of like it's silver and black, which goes with the earrings obviously, and the shoes, but this sort of reminds me of the Christmas Hershey Kisses wrappers. I thought that was kind of fun. And yes, it does open. I don't think you could really put too much in here. Not even gloves. But again, these are mostly for ceremony anyway. But this is, again, this is a fun bag. And again, lots of playability. You could probably put this with some of the IT women. And some of the black dresses we've had lately. Of course, the name of the dress I'm thinking of goes right out of my head. But it was a recent one that had... it was a black gown with a cutout in the front. It was either silver or white, and I thought this purse would go very nicely with it. And I will tell you in the comments below which one I meant later on. And also she comes with her own, again, dialing hands. And again, they would be a phone booth, because that's what happens. And that is it for these ladies. I was hoping there'd be more people here, like we could have a conversation and talk about them. So if you want to ask me a question about them, or about their looks, or about their playability, speak now or forever hold your peace, while I bring the ladies back in together one more time. Again, I've switched their positions. Positively Plaid was a lottery doll, so trying to find her on the secondary market is not going to be a joyful experience, because people have spent a lot of money to get her, so now they feel like they can just charge exponentially more on the secondary market, knowing she was lottery. Friday Frug sold out in most places, from what I understand. Hey Tracy! Yay! Trace, you came in at the end, so if you have a question and if anyone, if you have a question, Tracy, about either doll, you can certainly ask me. And I reviewed Plaid first, so if you have any questions about Plaid, you can certainly ask me that. So, anybody? Well, I was just about to finish up anyway, because my platter. What do you think? What do you think of Frug? Do you think? What do you think of this neckline on Frug? Tracy? Do you think? What do you think of her neckline? I was surprised by it. I was surprised by the cut at the shoulders. On her left eye. Let me see. Let's go close. Let's take her. I didn't notice a problem with her screening on the left eye. To me, it's kind of tricky because I have to hold the camera and then. No, actually, the screening is yes and no. The screening on Plaid, eye-wise, is lighter. It's the same general idea, except on Plaid she has nothing on the upper lid. And she's got lighter tones on the bottom lid. And that's in keeping with the much lighter ensemble. But, you see, I'm also one that does not usually catch these things. So, to me, the screening looked okay. But I'm one of those people who never even saw the wonky eye. So as I said, I'm pretty much done with the reviews at this point. And I think you're the only one here, Tracy, alas. So I'm probably going to try to find a way to get this up on YouTube, hopefully later. And see what my YouTube community thinks, all 2 of them. But thank you for coming. That was awesome. And thanks to everybody. And I will see everyone in my next reviews, which will be the other integrity releases. I'm not sure if I'll do those live too tomorrow, but if I do, I will definitely give you guys some more notice, and so I'm not in here all by myself. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.